Afternoon, not so early today. Back out for a walk. Look, I'm running a little late today, funnily enough. Had a couple of phone calls this morning I needed to deal with. I overslept, but Alice and I are back on the path, only we're going a different way this time. So I thought I'd let you see a little bit more of where we live. The fisherman is just coming back in. He goes out and looks for, we have some fantastic fresh crab and fresh lobster right here in this little harbour, and he farms just off around the corner of the cove you saw, with his boat coming in very slowly. So this is a little bit more of my village. As I'm walking this morning, I had a different thought, so it's something I wanted to share with you. I used to teach people about being future focused. I used to teach people to live focused on your future, until the other day when I had, an epiphany to do with future focus. We're constantly looking at our past, and we're constantly looking at our present, and then we try and project those into the future. But how much more simple would life be if we looked from the future backwards? If we started at the point where we think we should be, where we see ourselves having achieved all of the things that we purpose for ourselves in our life, and we begin to look backwards from that point and work backwards from that point, then you would become far more focused on impact as opposed to influence. We all desire to influence people, but far more than that, I desire to impact people. I have tried for so long to influence people, to influence their lives, to influence the way they do things, to influence the way that we have an effect. But I've come to the conclusion lately that a lot of people live in a glass bubble or a glass box. It's something that they've constructed for themselves. It's something that they've built, whether it's through wrong ideas, wrong teaching, misconception, preconceptions, whatever it is. We all live in these glass houses. I can be as influential as I want and never break the glass, or I can do something of significant impact, and impact is what shatters the glass. I'm living proof of that right now, because people have impacted my life and broken the glass bubble wherein I lived. And now I'm not the same as I used to be, because that glass bubble has been smashed by the impact, not the influence, the impact somebody has made on my life. When I was in Nigeria, somebody dropped my phone whilst they were taking a picture for me, and the impact smashed the screen. There was no influence involved. It's all about impact. Impact, impact, impact. Lady G raised a valid point last night when we were talking via text message, and what she says is you can't make an impact without having influence. But we get so caught up in having influence that that's where we stop. We never look for how we progress beyond that and go for impact. I am all about impact now. I'm done with influence. The key term right now is to be an influencer. No. I'm not happy just to be an influencer. I need to be impacting. I need to impact your life. Yes, you that's watching right now. I need to impact your life, or I'm failing at what I'm doing. So whose life are you impacting? Whose life are you just an influence on? How do you make that impact? How do you define impact? How do you measure the impact? What's the proof that you're making an impact? All of these questions you need to ask yourself so that you can actually determine, am I just an influencer or am I actually making an impact? Today, just like me, I hope you make a decision to stop just building influence and start living with impact. Time to head home. It doesn't matter how many times I climb these hills. They never, ever seem to stop. Go on. Get out of here. Get on with your day.